Hey Sagittarius, let's see what's coming your way for the month of November. Okay, cool. We have suffering and silence in reverse. We have trapped in fear upright. We also have Sagittarius November, the moon. Okay. All right, Sagittarius, what is going on with you? You okay? Some of you have been, really feeling frustrated about a situation. And okay, here's the thing. You need to speak up and be honest, because if you don't, then you'll never get clarity about the situation. This is about, some of you want to confront someone you think is lying to you. You want to find out the truth. You want clarification on something, or there is something that's been bothering you. It's been in your mind and you don't know how to say it. You don't know how to ask it. For some of you, you've been quote unquote suffering in silence about something. Like you chose not to bring this issue up. You're like, you know what, it's okay, I'll let it go. Because maybe they don't want to talk about it and whatever. You're being considerate of the other person, but it looks like it's time to speak up and say something about it because it's been bothering you and it's time to finally let this go and move forward. Now, for some of you, the moon could also be a symbol for like someone going through something. Now the tower is in reverse. Okay, yeah. Here's what I have to say, Sagittarius. For some of you, this is talking about, how do I explain this? Some of you are going through like some trauma, and like you, by the way, I'm not saying that you're gonna have to go through this. By the time you see this reading, either you've already thought about it and you were like, yeah, I don't want to do that, like you've had signs about this. So either you're going through something or you've been thinking about something and it's been really bothering you, and it's time to address this, because if you don't, it's going to bother you for even longer. So this is a sign to get support if you need it. Or for some of you, this is like if you had a past trauma that happened and like it's been a year since that, like I think it's anniversary something, like anniversary, I don't remember the name of it, but like some people, when they had a trauma that happened like 1 year ago, like you start getting those feelings around this time because it's the anniversary of it, even if you're not consciously thinking about it. I don't remember the term, but that's what I'm hearing. It could be like it's someone's the anniversary of someone's passing, could be you're just missing someone. But I see someone here who's just not been feeling so great, but this is a sign to get help and to make sure that you're supported by other people. This is also giving me the feeling that I just feel like seeking the truth. Like you see Mr. Twin Peaks here. This is like finding out the truth and uncovering something that's hidden. So I feel like we're gonna find out something this month. This is something that is gonna clear things up for us. But it'll make things better once we finally find out what this is. Now we have 3 cards I wanted to flip out. One of them being related to the moon. So again, that's like either a lie or an honesty, or someone coming up with the truth, or someone realizing that someone lied to you, realizing that someone's like, been inconsistent with a detail. But here's the thing, all right? You might feel like, okay, like this sounds like a shit month. It's not, okay? What's going on is that you're figuring something out, and once you figure that out, it's like you'll finally move on. Or once you finally speak your mind, you finally move on from this person, the situation, because you needed that closure, essentially. The mirror is here. Yeah, so it's like you're seeing someone for who they truly are, or you're seeing yourself, you're seeing a situation for how it truly is. There's a lot of realizations that are coming this month of November. Receptivity, there is, okay, so this is a message that's coming your way. This is also help that's coming your way. So it could be that someone will be coming to support you or will check up on you. Could be that you're receiving a gift this month as well. So here's what I have to say, right? It's okay to feel like not so great all the time. If you were love and light and positivity all the time, I don't know, I think that would be miserable as well. So sometimes we have ups and downs, and what I'm seeing for you is that this feeling is something that you have to voice out. I keep getting the same message, okay? It looks like it's something you have to talk about or address so that it goes away, or so that at least you know how to process it. Because I feel like the more you stuff it down, you're not going to be able to fully express or like let it go. This is definitely an eclipse message for you as well, since we have the lunar eclipse in 2 days. But just in general for the month of November, this is what we're focused on. We have the card of the gambler here as well. So some of you could be doing something that's like to take a risk. Like some of you could be playing games, doing some form of gambling, doing some form of like going to Vegas or something like that just to have fun. That's not a bad thing. I would recommend doing anything to make yourself feel better and have fun, as long as it's healthy for you, okay? But also for this month, I'm also seeing that I see someone, okay, I feel like once you talk about whatever this is, or once you are able to work through this thing that's bothering you, I see someone sleeping better, okay? I also feel like we have some boundaries that need to be set and will be set. And once you set those boundaries, again, some situations are going to feel better. I also feel like, again, someone's going to receive some form of an apology. This could actually be the case. This could be like you're minding your own business and someone from the past comes back to apologize and you're like, fuck this person. Like I like spent so much time trying to get over this person and finally like they're here. They're like coming back. Like I see you being like, fuck that person, you know? But yeah, I feel like you're going to be okay. Just know that, okay? But it looks like something where you have to say your piece, speak your mind. And then once you do that, you will finally be able to get through the situation. I would also recommend delving into art or anything that makes you feel better, makes you feel creative, especially because some of the things that you are dealing with right now are things that you feel you cannot change. Yeah, this is a very feelings related month. I know I would like to be telling you something else, but you know, here's the thing though. I feel like if you take a risk and do things without fear, I feel like something's going to pay off with the gambler card here. Now, I'm not necessarily saying, so go buy the lottery ticket. Like if you feel like it, sure. If you feel intuitively that like, yeah, I think I should do that, then go do it. But I also see this as like, take the chance and take an opportunity, because at the end of the day, you know you've got nothing to lose, okay? It also feels like this heavier emotion is going to make you feel that way. Like, you know what? Fuck it. Like this person literally, you know, I just found something out about them and I'm like, you know what? Fuck that shit. Like I found out that my boss is not great, or I found out that my job is not what I actually want. You know, I'm realizing that for myself. And I see you being like, fuck it. I'm just going to go for what makes me happy. So that's actually something I feel like you guys should focus on. You say, fuck it, you know, experience those emotions and then focus on what makes you feel the most fulfilled and start going down that path, okay? When it comes to love, again, I see someone chasing after you. I also feel like for some of you, you want to have a conversation with someone. You might want to force them to have a conversation with you. That's probably not going to work out. You know, you can't really make someone talk to you. Basically, what I have to say is like, control what you can control and try and let go of the things you cannot. I know that's going to be difficult, but you have to try. Okay, Sagittarius? So things are still going to get better for you. I feel like what's happening is that we have to focus on the things we want to change and focus on like how you feel. Actually, I don't want you to push that down or put it aside. I see it as like what you're feeling, right? What does it motivate you to do? Because for some of you, it's going to be like, you know what? I've been so frustrated with this person, and now I finally feel motivated to make the change I wanted to make in my life because I've got nothing to lose. Like, fuck it. Again, that's the kind of energy I'm seeing. Sagittarius, I'm also hearing that some of you have stuff to deal with in relation to law, legal stuff. So this could be like if there's someone you're working with in relation to law enforcement, or legal stuff. Someone, you could be dealing with someone in prison or someone, I mean, I don't think you would have access if you're in prison, but you could be dealing with someone who's in prison. There's something about law and law enforcement for the person that's watching this. I'm also not, yeah, no, there's definitely something in relation to law. Sorry, I keep thinking of that. I'm also getting the number 17 or the number 8 here. So this could be someone in born in August or connections with the number 17. the number 17th of November or the number 8th of November could be relevant as well. So the details that I just mentioned, not everybody's going to resonate with that. If the general message makes sense to you or resonates with you, then take the advice. But for others, you might resonate with, again, someone being incarcerated, someone dealing with someone who is in prison, or dealing with someone who has trouble with law enforcement. We keep getting something about the moon. So there could be something relevant about the moon. Could be someone with a moon tattoo, someone who's a Cancer, someone who has connections to the moon somehow. Could be that this happens at night, whatever this thing is about knowing the truth. Someone here could be an artist. Someone here could be kind of a narcissist, actually. Some of you could be dealing with some toxicity and you're kind of coming to terms with that and kind of realizing your worth. I feel like, yeah, that's what I'm seeing, really. So that's it for this reading. Thank you so much. I hope you got some sense out of this reading, and I appreciate you. I'll see you next month, okay?